YB stays on your neck.
Yo, my dance, make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and obviously hit the bell for notifications. So Vladimir, that much Klitschko has made some comments on the AJ and Andy Ruiz situation. I'll read to you the title now. Klitschko backs AJ to get revenge on Andy Margin Boo Ruiz. Now these is what, let me read the article quickly. Actually no, scrap the article. Let me read the comments that, very nice, wife is nice, that much? Let me read the comments that he's had to say. So he goes here. Prior to their bout, Klitschko, the mighty Klit, had used AJ as a sparring partner in a past camp. And since their bout, the two have become friends. Klitschko says, I have been there, and I lost against guys that I shouldn't. I believe AJ surprised himself by what happened, Klitschko told BBC Sport. Anyone can fail, so now he's going to show the character to turn it around and come back with a big win. I hope he's going to make it. Now, what can I say about this? Well, yeah, to be fair, Klitschko lost to some guys. I'm sorry, that AJ win against Ruiz was different, man. Klitschko, when Klitschko lost, he was renowned for his wheels falling off. When Klitschko ran out of gas, he ran out of gas. He just kind of like, I guess you could argue that maybe AJ's the same, but I'm sorry, man. I've watched all of Klitschko's losses, and all of his losses, I've never seen. Like I say, man, listen, bottom line is for me, yeah, come December 7th, we're going to know what's popping. We're going to know what AJ's really about, end of the day. However, in the interim, in the next 2 months, I'm going to speculate. I've got the right to speculate, so that's what I'll do. My point is, when Klitschko lost his few early fights, when he ran out of gas and his wheels completely fell off, he couldn't even hold his hands up. He was just, honestly, just, you know what I mean, proper dead. And I guess you could argue, AJ kind of looked like it as well. He just couldn't stand up. He kept flopping over kind of thing. But what I'm trying to say is, the difference is, for me, with AJ, he just don't look right, man. Something weren't right that night. And I really hope, I'm in two worlds, you know. Part of me wants to say, maybe he was alright, but I'm sorry, I can't believe it. No matter how much Eddie Hearn and AJ, they laugh at us, they say, oh yeah, you lot are wearing tinfoil hats, or maybe we are. But all I know is, something weren't right there, man. Something weren't right. And either way, actually, from AJ's point of view, it's even peaker. If there was nothing wrong, that's even worse. What happened there then? Because that weren't just getting caught on the back of the head. People say, oh, well, he got caught on the back of the head. Do you know how many fighters get caught on the back of the head? You don't just get caught with one shot and you end up completely finished for the whole fight. Not by Andy Ruiz, you don't. I've seen Andy Ruiz hitting low-level dudes all night and you couldn't budge them. And that's what makes it skeptical. If, for example, yeah, I don't really rate Wilder, but if AJ got in there with Wilder hits AJ cleanly with one of them snappers where he turns it over the same way he hit the Dominic Brazil with that way he turned it right over. If he clipped AJ on the end of the chin with one of them ones, yeah, and AJ flops and he's done for the rest of the fight, I'd get it. I'd say, you know what, the precedent is there. You know what I mean? He hasn't fought many people, but to be fair to him, he put Fury down at Fury's chinny, but he put Ortiz down, whatever. I'd give him that. You know what I mean? I'd get that. We've seen Ruiz go in life and death with bums. We've seen him with absolutely no power. So that's what was confusing for me. Yeah? I've seen AJ take shots of loads of people, Povetkin, Klitschko, Dillian White, and never have I seen him completely just like, it was almost like, he reminded me of, you know when you have a computer and you turn it on and you got your like, yeah, so you've turned your laptop or your computer on, yeah, and then when it's been on for a certain amount of time, it goes to screensaver mode, yeah? That's what AJ looked like he was in. He looked like he was fighting in screensaver mode. He wasn't, you know what I mean? His CPU wasn't fired up. That RAM wasn't fired up. He was just kind of, you know what I mean? In that dazed kind of, yeah, in that screensaver mode. That's what it reminds me of, if I'm honest with you. Something weren't, it wasn't a normal performance. He was like he wasn't there. I don't know, man, but like I said, we're soon gonna find out, and I'm really hoping. Maybe this is my hope more than it's reality, but because some people are saying that Ruiz has got AJ's number, and from where I'm sitting, I gotta be honest, I can see both sides of things. I can see how people think that because you've only got to watch the fight. Anyone who watches that fight who concludes Ruiz has got AJ's number. I get it, because they're thinking to themselves, you know what? All Ruiz has got to do is hit him once again, and he's gone. That's what happened last time. Ruiz hit him once, and he was completely finished for the whole fight. So I get it. But for me, I'm banking on the fact that he's been hit by much bigger punches before. And nonetheless, also, at the end of the day, we're going to know real quick. In this fight come December 7th, we're going to know real quick what's popping. We are going to know real quick what's popping. Because, in my opinion, this has been a setup from the start. This has been a big honey chase because of the Wilder situation. They needed to make some value. Yeah? There was nothing. Who was fighting? Fury weren't. Wilder weren't. No one wanted to smoke. So in that respect, I think it's a setup. And if it is a setup, we're going to know. And let me make my prediction clear. If AJ does Ruiz in the first 6 rounds in devastating fashion, and shots are just bouncing off AJ, as in, like, if we see AJ marching forward and shots are just bouncing off him, like they were against Dillian Whyte, or like they were against Klitschko, then we know it's a setup, 100%. Because there's no way, if he was all over the place. And the thing that I find skeptical as well is, look at AJ versus Ruiz, look at the first fight. Every single knockdown, he kind of just flopped to the floor. It was never like I've been clipped and, I'm knocked out. You know what I mean? Like, you never see, like, watch Fury versus Wilder. Fury gets hit and his lights go out. His central nervous system completely shuts down. His brain activity reads 0 and he's on his back and his eyes are rolled in his head. AJ, on the other hand, he gets hit by a load of punches and he's just kind of like, It's like he's almost been bamboozled. Not that he's, you know what I mean? That's what I don't get. I don't get that part. I don't get it. It's almost like he was attracted to the floor. It's almost like someone told him, AJ, have a fight with Ruiz, take some shots and just kind of fall over. That's what it looked like to me. At not one point did Ruiz clip him and AJ's just, you know what I mean? His lights go out. As an example, even the Klitschko fight, Klitschko hit him and he sat down. Ruiz didn't even do that to him. And that's my point. Something don't look right to me. Something don't look right. Because as a fighter, as a man, the last thing you want to do is touch that deck. And AJ, for me that night, he seemed happy to keep getting up and down like a yo-yo. He seemed way too happy to be just jumping on the floor. And I don't know, maybe it wasn't a setup, but I'll tell you what makes you think it was a setup is, Watch old Audley Harrison. When Audley Harrison has a fight, he don't get hit and he just kind of falls on the floor. That's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of Audley Harrison special. Yeah? And we know Audley Harrison, we weren't even half about it. He weren't even a bit about it. He just kind of flopped to the floor. But anyway, as I was saying, we're going to know real soon what time it is. I just think AJ will go in there and the shots will just be bouncing off again. That's how it used to be. That's what I envision. Because Ruiz ain't no big puncher. There's what people getting gassed. He ain't a big puncher, he's not. AJ needs to tuck up right, and this is actually what Dillian Whyte said. I'm going to do a video on this in its own right, but I'll give you a quick sneak peek now. Dillian Whyte said exactly what I've been saying. Big up to Dillian Whyte. Now, end of the day, everyone's been saying, AJ needs to have his hands down, and AJ needs to run backwards. Dillian Whyte said it right. AJ needs to do what he's done. He needs to come out tight and be offensive. None of this other crap. Trying to box crap. Trying to be Mr. whatever crap. Go in there and do what you do. You know what I mean? That's what you need to be doing. And hopefully, AJ starts... And this is what annoys me. This is what annoys me as well, because Dillian Whyte... not Dillian Whyte's comments didn't annoy me, but what annoys me in general is Dillian Whyte said that, I think Rob McCracken's a good trainer, but I'm sorry, I don't. Because where has AJ learning this stuff from? Where has he learned to be going backwards? I'm sorry, I don't believe you just start doing that. I don't believe AJ's been training like Mike Tyson and he got in the fight and started going backwards. I believe McCracken's been putting things in his ears. Oh, AJ, you don't need to be getting stuck in anymore. You're too good for that. You need to be a boxer. You need to be doing this and be doing that. You need to be moving your head and all this bollocks. No, you don't. You need to go in there with your chin down and your hands up, tuck up when Ruiz is throwing, and do your thing. I shouldn't need to teach you to suck eggs. I shouldn't need to teach you to suck eggs here. You've been doing it your whole career, more or less. All I'm asking for is a bit of a tighter defense, and the rest you can do yourself. Do you know what I mean? McCracken's not good. He's got to go. Anyway, listen. Klitschko, even Klitschko. I think Klitschko could give AJ some tips here in terms of people used to slag Klitschko off for being a jab and grab kind of guy, but I don't think that's a bad idea. As in, I don't think AJ wins a fight by... I guess he could win it by jabbing and grabbing, but still, I think AJ definitely needs to learn how to grab like Klitschko learnt to grab. Yeah? That's what I think he could add that to his repertoire. Learning how to hold properly. Because if you watch the Ruiz fight, when AJ tries to hold, it's real sloppy. It's like, but who knows? That could have been because he was disorientated. But I don't know, man. I mean, I've got so many different thoughts. All I know is the fight is getting closer and closer. I can't believe how many months has it been already now. We've had whole of June, whole of July, whole of August. Wow! Can you believe it? It's been 4 months already. You know, that's mad. June, July, August, September. It has. That is crazy. Honestly, I thought it was last month. I remember doing reaction videos after the fight on June 2nd and whatever, and saying, oh yeah, we've got 6 months to wait. I can't believe we've done 4 already. That's absolutely mental, you know. In fact, we've done more than 4. We've done 4 in 1 week. That's crazy. We've got 8 weeks left. Mental. Proper looking forward to this anyway. Only time will tell. We're 2/3 of the way, over 2/3 of the way. So let's just keep it locked and we'll soon see.